Does money make you happy?
Money to me now is like hands. I use it all the time and I'm glad I have it. I don't consciously think I'm super glad I have hands, right? Maybe occasionally if I see somebody without hands, I'm like, thank God I have hands. But most of the time you just expect it to be there. You just use your hands, right? You expect it to be there. You take it for granted. If I lost my hands, I would be devastated.
Andrew Tate tackles one of the life's most debated questions. Can money truly bring happiness, or can money make you really happy? In this video, we will explore his bold perspective and insight on wealth, happiness and connection between two. Stay tuned for all updates. This is Roman and welcome to Slackpedia. Let's uncover Andrew Tate's answer on these questions. Let's start.
Does money make you happy?
Money to me now is like hands. Hear me out. I use it all the time and I'm glad I have it. I don't consciously think I'm super glad I have hands, right? Maybe occasionally if I see somebody without hands, I'm like, thank God I have hands. But most of the time you just expect it to be there. You just use your hands, right? You expect it to be there. You take it for granted. If I lost my hands, I would be devastated. I don't appreciate them as much as I should. I should appreciate them more because I could lose them at any point. And that's exactly how I view money. Because if I want something, I just take it. The world for me is free. I try to explain this to people and they don't understand. I'm like, when you're as rich as me, the only way it feels is that everything is free. If I see something and I want it, I just say, yeah, I'll take that. It's free. It's like imagine there's no more prices on things. The only reason I don't take something is because I don't want it or I don't want to deal with putting up with it or putting it somewhere because I already have so much stuff. Everything is free all the time. I go into a clothing store, I go into Louis Vuitton. Yeah, give me this, give me this. Bro, I'll go into Louis Vuitton and there's a tracksuit and I can't be bothered to try it on. I'll buy all 4 sizes and I'll work out later which one fits and I'll throw the others away. Everything's free, it doesn't matter. I don't want to take my jacket off, put it on. Headache. So that's how it feels. Now, if I had to go back to being broke, I would be like, you didn't appreciate being rich nearly enough. But I'm in the NBA. So that can't happen to me. But that's how money feels. Does money make me happy? Happy. Okay. Do my hands make me happy? Well, no. I don't wake up and go, I'm happy I have hands. No. But if I didn't have hands, I'd probably be a lot less happy. It's a requirement for happiness that I just expect to be there. I also feel like we're living in the last years where there's a hole in the matrix, where there's any degree of social mobility. I think we're going to end up back at feudalism. There's going to be kings. See at the top, my friend. How many Ferraris?
Here we agree with Andrew Tate answer that money is like our hands. If we have hands, we are more happy than the people that don't have hands. Comment in section if you are agree, and if you have any suggestion and do not agree, then also tell about Andrew Tate suggestions.
Enough.
Diamond watch, arguing about our diamond watches. There'll be us and there'll be everyone else. Right now, there's still a degree of social mobility where if you're intelligent and you're perspicacious and you're indefatigable and you work hard and you manage to find a gap and you really dedicate yourself and you try your best, you can make enough money to get out. In 20 years, the rich are going to be rich and the poor are going to be poor, and it's done. It is done. Because the average price of a house is going to just continue to skyrocket. The wages are not going to follow it. You're never going to own any assets. The assets are going to be owned by all the rich people. You're going to be paying us rent. It's over. And there's another thing I find interesting because people come to me often. The question I get asked most is, Andrew, I lack motivation. You have 10 years left to save your bloodline from eternal slavery. And you lack motivation? You are born to lose, sir. You are a loser. All of your ancestors who fought saber-toothed tigers should have just laid down and died because they fought their best for you to be born so you can jack off the Pornhub during the last few years where you stand a chance to save your last name from eternal serfdom. You are a dickhead and you deserve to be poor. The last thing you should lack in the mess of the world today is motivation because you are running out of time. And I'm telling you as a rich man who made it out, I can see the gap is closing. I can see it. So you should certainly see it. I'm above in the clouds. looking down on the hole closing in. You're down below, looking up, watching it close, and you lack motivation to build a ladder.
So guys, this was the Andrew Tate answer about the question that can money make you really happy. So if you have any suggestions or you don't agree with this answer, also tell me in comments. We also reply your lovely comments. Support here by subscribing and liking and sharing our video. Goodbye for the next.